An ancient artifact so advanced, so complex, that when scientists first laid eyes on it, they couldn't believe it was real. Buried beneath the sea for over 2,000 years, it was discovered in a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901. At first glance, it looked like a collection of rusted metal fragments, perhaps nothing more than a few corroded bronze gears. But as archaeologists began to study it, they realized they were dealing with something extraordinary, a device that seemed centuries, if not millennia, ahead of its time. They had found what many call the world's first analog computer, the Antikythera mechanism. To understand just how remarkable this discovery was, let's take a moment to think about the world 2,000 years ago. This was a time when even the concept of complex machines was almost unimaginable. Yet here, seemingly out of nowhere, was a device filled with interlocking gears, dials, and inscriptions that suggested it could do something astonishing. It appeared capable of tracking astronomical positions, predicting eclipses, and even calculating the cycles of the Olympic Games. How was it possible? How could a device this sophisticated exist in an age where technology as we know it was still in its infancy? The story of the Antikythera mechanism begins in 1900, when a group of sponge divers seeking treasures of the deep accidentally stumbled upon an ancient shipwreck near Antikythera. The wreck was filled with relics, statues, jewelry, and pottery, but one artifact stood out. It was a small, corroded object, no larger than a shoebox. The divers brought it ashore, where it remained largely ignored for over a year. When archaeologists finally examined it in detail, they realized that this was no ordinary artifact. This strange, rusted object was hiding something that would baffle scientists for decades. The mechanism's true purpose wasn't immediately clear. Initially, many believed it was just a decorative object or navigational instrument. But as the years went by and as technology advanced, new tools allowed scientists to peer inside this encrusted relic. They found gears, dials, and inscriptions that hinted at a far more complex purpose. X-ray imaging revealed over 30 finely crafted bronze gears, a setup that seemed impossible for its time. And then came a revelation that stunned everyone. The Antikythera mechanism was capable of calculating the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. So how did this computer actually work? The mechanism's design is an intricate network of gears and dials. Imagine turning a handle, and as you do, watching tiny interconnected gears shift inside, moving dials that represent astronomical events. These dials could show the positions of the sun and moon relative to the stars, predict lunar and solar eclipses, and follow the cycles of planets visible to the naked eye. The mechanism's primary dial even displayed the calendar, marking months, days, and zodiac signs. It essentially functioned as a 3D map of the heavens, a powerful tool for tracking cosmic events. Even more surprisingly, the Antikythera mechanism contained a complex system to account for the variable motion of the moon, something we now call the animalistic month, or the time it takes for the moon to return to its perigee, the point where it is closest to Earth. The mechanism's gears were designed to replicate this cycle with remarkable accuracy, even accounting for slight irregularities in the moon's orbit. This level of detail was so advanced that scientists were left wondering who could have created such a device and why. To add to the mystery, this kind of technology wouldn't be seen again in history until the development of European astronomical clocks over 1,000 years later. For centuries, scientists and historians believed that ancient civilizations lacked the knowledge to create such precise machines. The Antikythera mechanism rewrote that narrative, proving that ancient Greek scientists and engineers possessed a level of sophistication far beyond what was previously thought. But who were these engineers, and what inspired them to create such a device? Many historians point to the ancient Greek polymath Archimedes, famous for his work in mathematics, engineering, and astronomy. Though there's no concrete evidence linking Archimedes to the Antikythera mechanism, it's believed that his work, along with that of other Hellenistic scientists, may have laid the foundation for this technology. Ancient Greece was a time of incredible intellectual growth, and cities like Alexandria became hubs of knowledge, attracting scholars from across the Mediterranean. Some researchers believe the mechanism may have been crafted in Alexandria, where Greek and Egyptian knowledge blended in a melting pot of ideas. But no records have been found to confirm who commissioned or built it, leaving us with more questions than answers. One theory suggests that the Antikythera mechanism was designed for educational purposes, possibly to teach students or scholars about astronomy and the cosmos. Another theory proposes that it was a tool for navigation, allowing sailors to track celestial positions while at sea. Yet another possibility is that it was used by priests or astrologers who relied on celestial events to time religious ceremonies or rituals. But no matter the purpose, the fact remains, this device should not exist according to what we know of ancient technology. By the time scientists had started to understand its purpose, another mystery arose. Why was there only one Antikythera mechanism? Was it a one-of-a-kind device, or were there others that were lost to history? Archaeologists have found references to similar devices in ancient texts, but none have been found. Some historians suggest that the Antikythera mechanism may have been part of a limited elite set of tools, perhaps created for a wealthy patron or a royal family. Others believe it was one of many used in astronomical observatories or educational institutions across the Greek world, but that time and decay have erased these other machines from history. Over the years, researchers have reconstructed the Antikythera mechanism using modern materials to better understand how it operated. Each reconstruction has revealed new insights into its incredible design, but each one also raises new questions. As we've learned more, the device has proven to be even more accurate than initially believed. It was not only a calendar and a predictor of eclipses, but also a tool for tracking the complex cycles of Venus, Mars, and other planets visible to the naked eye. For ancient astronomers, this device would have been revolutionary, a window into the workings of the cosmos. The Antikythera mechanism also raises the question, how much more knowledge has been lost to history? The ancient world was filled with brilliant minds, thinkers, and inventors, yet so much of their work remains hidden in the shadows. Wars, natural disasters, and the passage of time have erased countless inventions and discoveries. The Antikythera mechanism, preserved only by the sheer luck of a shipwreck, reminds us that ancient civilizations may have been more advanced than we've ever imagined. What other technologies might they have developed that simply didn't survive the ravages of time? Today, the Antikythera mechanism resides in the National Archaeological Museum of Athens, where it continues to fascinate visitors from around the world. Even now, over a century after its discovery, scientists are still working to uncover its secrets. New imaging techniques have revealed inscriptions and markings that provide clues to its use and origin, but the complete story of the Antikythera mechanism remains unsolved. It's a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the past and how history can surprise us in the most unexpected ways. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism not only changed our understanding of ancient technology, but also shifted our perspective on human innovation. We often think of technological progress as linear, moving steadily forward with each generation. But the Antikythera mechanism shows that knowledge can advance, be lost, and perhaps resurface centuries later. It suggests that humanity's curiosity and drive for discovery are as old as civilization itself, and that there may have been other Antikythera mechanisms lost to the sands of time. As scientists continue their work, new fragments and insights emerge, tantalizing us with possibilities. Could there be other shipwrecks hiding similar devices, or other artifacts yet to be discovered that could reveal new chapters in the story of human ingenuity? The Antikythera mechanism stands as a testament to the brilliance of the ancient world, a world that may still hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. So as you think of the technology we have today, remember that the people of the ancient world were also reaching for the stars, trying to understand the universe in ways we once thought impossible. The Antikythera mechanism is a mystery that reminds us of humanity's timeless curiosity, a curiosity that bridges ancient and modern worlds, forever urging us to explore the unknown. Stay tuned, because the ancient world has many more secrets, hidden treasures, and unbelievable mysteries just waiting to be uncovered.